I'm Kim with Kim Armstrong Interior Design, and today we're going to show a short video on how to take measurements for your space so that we can do floor plans for you. Here's my great junior designer, Katie. She's going to be my assistant today. The first thing that you do when you're taking measurements for a space is you first want to start off with drawing the perimeter of the room. You want to make sure that you notate where any open doors are, where any door swings come into the space, and also where any windows are located. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you get the full length and the full overall width of the space. So that's before we get any details on the walls. So Katie's going to help me, and we're going to start by taking the width of the room. And the width of this space is 10 foot 5 inches. And the length of this room, is 14 feet 2 inches. So Katie's going to go ahead and record that. And now to get the details of the space. So when you're getting the details of the space, you just want to pick a corner of the room. And in this instance, we're going to go ahead and pick this corner. So starting in this corner, we're going to measure to the first break in this wall. And the first break happens to be this window. And if we measure from the corner to the edge of the window, we're at 41.5 inches. The next break is going to be to the other opening of the window. And that dimension is going to be 47 inches. The next set of measurements we're going to take from that opening we just stopped at to where this door begins. We're going to measure that wall space. That measurement is 39 inches. We're also going to measure the entire width of this door. So we're going to start where we just left off, and we're going to measure all the way over to the other edge, and we are at 36 inches. Got this little bitty wall space left. That'll be our last measurement for this wall. And we're at 8.5 inches. So we've done that wall. We're going to keep going around the space. And it's always good to try and get it to the nearest half an inch. Don't worry about sixteenths or quarters or anything like that. In addition to the room measurements for the bronze service, we will also need any measurements of furniture that you would like for us to incorporate into your space. So this is really easy. To start off, you just want to notate what the furniture is. So for instance, in this piece, this will be the French chair. And in order to take the proper measurements that we need, you want to take the outermost width to outermost width. So for this chair, we are at 26 inches. You also want to note what the depth is of the piece. And again, it's the outermost depth to the outermost depth. And for this chair, that dimension is 28 inches. And this is a fairly small chair, but some pieces might be taller, and if it's an unusually scaled chair, just make sure you take any unusual measurements that might be necessary. So, that's all there is to measuring a room and furniture. Thank you so much for tuning into our clip, and we hope you find these instructions very useful in completing your homework for the bronze service.